gamers and forcing their partners to be interested in their hobbies. Name a more iconic duo. Much like anime, we think there's something for everyone, even the ones who claim, "I just can't get into it, it's not my thing." It is your thing, and you will have a great time. Anyway, finding the right game to play with your partner is not just a matter of experience level and hand-eye coordination. It really depends on the nature of your relationship. So whether you're barking orders at someone who just wants to make you happy, or clinging to each other on the battlefield from the other side of the world, this Valentine's, we're going to show you some of the best co-op games and what they say about your relationship. Let's get into it. Cat Quest II is an open-world RPG set in a vibrant world where, against all odds, a cat and a dog go on an adventure together to complete quests, battle enemies, and build up an arsenal of equipment to survive longer in higher-level caves without yelling every 30 seconds, "Don't die! Res me!" That's right. Much like the unlikely cat and dog duo, an age gap relationship means one of you will know exactly what to expect from this action RPG-like gameplay. And one of you probably appreciates the fresh visual polish, variety of combat styles, and fast-paced gameplay. In this game, you will need to work together, each bringing your own strengths to the table, slowly getting stronger as a team. Learn when to dodge roll, practice when to heal, upgrade your partner's equipment before yours. It really is the perfect introduction of action RPG game mechanics. Notice how I didn't say perfect? It's no coincidence. 2, this game will inundate you with so many cat and dog puns that you can use it as a barometer for how lame your partner's sense of humor is. In the MacGruber meets WarioWare world of keep talking and nobody explodes, you and your partner work separately yet intimately connected, defusing a bomb within a time limit. One person navigates a series of simple puzzles with the help of the other's interpretation of the cryptic manual, transforming physical distance into a bond of collaboration. This game mirrors the essence of long-distance relationships. Nurturing a connection through consistent, meaningful communication, each puzzle becomes a metaphor for the patience and understanding required to navigate the challenges of loving someone from afar. It's about making the distance disappear, one wire at a time. With enough resilience, you'll end up building your own love language.
O with a penis.
But in this game, if your partner makes a mistake,
Backwards P, we've got an upside down exclamation mark. Exclamation mark.
don't jump down their throat. On your end, the solution might seem simple, but you don't know what they're going through, so muster up some empathy, you sociopath. Jigsaw Puzzle Dreams weaves the low stakes of literal puzzle solving with the familiar comfort of your partner's presence in a virtual environment. As each piece clicks into place, the intricate design gets that much closer to completion. What you thought would be a subdued night in might get pretty exciting. This is the game perfect for couples that like their entertainment as perfunctory as their life. Each puzzle piece is a metaphor for their relationship. It fits. But does it excite? Not every couple is on the hunt for a game to increase their heart rate and might relish in the calm collaboration discussing their day at work while they look for corner pieces. And who knows, maybe you can bring some of this sultry puzzle advice into the bedroom later.
The entire internet was obsessed with her one-handed puzzling technique, but this year she's debuting a new two-handed technique. Very interesting.
But if you find that you're both exploring the virtual room instead of doing the puzzle, remarking how much space there is for activities, consider investing in a bigger apartment instead of this game. Then again, this game is free. This is the classic arcade-style beat-em-up you're familiar with, set in a colorful medieval world full of chaotic charm. The frenetic co-op mode is an adventure with quick bursts of action and shared laughs, perfect for those who aren't looking for anything too serious. This is low-effort, rapid excitement that will draw you in quickly. at its best. At its worst, it's shallow action that can feel a bit repetitive after a while. How long depends on you. It's worth a 15-minute romp if that's what you want.
Women will always be my downfall.
The real question is, why are you seeking it out? Are you trying to make someone else jealous? Is the idea of committing to something a bit more long-term scary? Or are you just trying to fill that 1 a.m. void with something? I mean, it kind of looks like your ex, if you squint really hard. This series is basically just the default game for millennials who want to entertain friends while they're over, but they're not sure if their charcuterie board will be enough to impress on its own. The variety of games allows each couple to show off their sense of humor, artistic skills, or ability to make a penis reference regardless of the prompt. Neither of you asked for this, but everyone else seems on board with it, so you kind of have to go with the flow. You're skipping the dating phase where you learn all of the rules and you're jumping straight into the deep end with Quiplash. It's also a series that gives each other the opportunity to test your boundaries.
Sexiest kitchen appliance.
You'll play a variety of games from your phone to answer trivia questions, draw, and share your wit. And the first question is, which game in the series do you even choose? Jackbox Party Pack 3 is the best mix of games, including Quiplash 2, TKO, and Trivia Murder Party, which really allows you to show off how cultured you are.
Which of the following composers was not part of the Baroque period?
Oh, I'm sorry. How are we gonna go from Dora the Explorer to this?
And just like in any marriage, if you're wrong, you can come together for a simple compromise.
Just choose one of your fingers to cut off. It's as clean cut as your finger's about to be. His favorite finger.
Yeah!
Overall, whether it all works out depends on the people involved, and if you can think on your feet and roll with the changes. In Lovers in a Dangerous Space-Time, players must be intensely in sync, controlling multiple functions of their neon battleship of love to survive the hostile alien world. This couch co-op experience puts you in charge of steering the ship while you both scramble to man 4 independent turrets, while also activating a shield to protect you from enemy fire. You need each other to perform to your best abilities at all times, or you won't survive. Here's where your codependency really has an opportunity to shine or explode with the relationship. You will need to rapidly switch roles to support the other person. But relying that much on each other can really take its toll.
Most of the work for us, though.
Laser's our best friend.
Let's go through the wall. Through the wall.
Up.
No, down.
Are we sure there's not something up?
No,
There might be
let's
like a
just-
secret.
Fine, go up then. I'll go man the laser.
You might lose your own individual identity. You steer, I shoot. Or you shoot, I steer. Why is no one shielding? It might be the time to set some boundaries. Does one of you excel at one thing over another?
Okay.
I might want to take the wheel again.
Avoiding conflict isn't going to get you anywhere. Those bunnies aren't going to rescue themselves. And if you're both frustrated at the lack of progress, keep in mind it's just a game. So what if you explode? There's always another opportunity to rebuild that ship and try again with newly acquired insight.
I got the space bunny.
You're okay.
Tight. So, did you want to be the pilot or?
Let's face it, you're lost without each other, and this might just be the wake-up call you need.
We did it.
Nice.
We did it, Jason.
Stardew Valley is a charming farming sim that isn't just about tilling soil and raising chickens. In its co-op mode, players cultivate crops while nurturing connections in a shared virtual space. It's a world where collaboration blooms and boundaries are not exactly a thing.
Your house is empty? Wait, what do you mean my house is empty? Did you guys rob me? Who stole my stuff? We're meant to be a community.
Allowing you to embrace a garden of diverse relationships. A co-op experience means you share in the joys of farm life. Build your resources, explore the mines together, fight together. Sometimes you host, sometimes they host. Your whole homestead is an open book. You two decide who you want to be invited into it, and get a lot closer to a group of people than you originally bargained for.
Come on, everyone, just come and have a good, nice group snuggle.
If handled maturely and with the right people, you can build something beautiful. Handled with no communication or boundaries, and it will go very poorly.
Am I watching my empire crumble? They're attacking me!
In addition to the real-world strangers you can invite to help sow your oats, you have a lot of hot singles in your area to choose from, and they all have their own stories to share. So be careful where you deposit your seed. Set the rules of your arrangement ahead of time to avoid petty fights later. Be careful about who you get close to and make sure everyone is on board, or you'll be dealing with a lot of bruised egos. Each player's cabin is their personal space within the shared farm, and you decide when you need some me time. But if you're selfish and lie,
convince your friend that watering crops gives you experience. Then you can get them to do all of the watering on your farm, and you can just harvest the crops for the experience. Now you can go off and do some fun stuff while your friend waters all of the crops for you. A great plan indeed.
you're going to end up alone. It Takes Two is recommended on a lot of co-op gaming lists because it's one of the most polished experiences. The adventure platformer has impressive environments to explore together. And its Pixar-like story of a struggling couple transformed into dolls who must collaborate is a very on-the-nose, metaphorical journey that is a lot of fun. Now it's a literal journey. Maybe playing this game is just your attempt at taking an interest in your partner's hobbies, but you're putting in the effort.
And May, this time you will encourage and support his passion.
Okay.
Each section of the game world uniquely reflects different aspects of their relationship. The first level, The Shed, is about communication and collaboration. The space level is about giving physical and emotional space to each other, and how you both need to acknowledge that you are individuals. And Chapter 5 is about your shared hatred of children.
Attraction! Ta-da! It pulls people together.
We don't need attraction. We're getting divorced.
The game's story can be the cheapest therapy session you find. You get it? Because she makes him feel small.
Just stop it!
Even if you don't relate one-to-one with everything they go through, it can still offer an opportunity to do some reminiscing of your own.
Hey, remember our first Christmas with Rose?
You mean when all the Christmas trees were sold out?
Yeah. And when we snuck into the woods and cut down one ourselves?
I thought we'd get caught for sure.
You do a lot in this game. You go to a dinosaur park. Have you two ever done that? Did you go skating together? Do you have a shared fascination with squirrels? Or maybe this is what you're into. Hey, we don't kink shame here. Love is like the garden level, a bit clunky at times, but in order for it to thrive, you need to nurture it to keep it alive. Tell her you're proud of what she's accomplished. Tell him when he's looking good. Positive affirmations are vital nutrients.
You can do this, May. I know you can.
Did we miss any co-op games? And which relationship was yours? Subscribe to our channel for more collections and perspectives on games that are really worth playing. And now also relationship advice, I guess.